Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, it's about Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I think something we all kind of thought when Disney brought us the masterpiece that is The Mandalorian is I think a lot of our first thoughts of it were just, what is Baby Yoda? You know, who is he? Where did he come from? Why does he exist? What's his plot going to be like? And as the series recently has come to a close, with Luke Skywalker coming to train him, spoiler alert, I actually believe that Baby Yoda has a much bigger plot that very good chance it won't happen in the TV show, but it's definitely a possibility. So I thought I'd make this Star Wars fan theory type video just to, I guess, to share my thought of what Baby Yoda's story could turn into throughout The Mandalorian, because at this point, it's still very undeveloped. I mean, we've learned his name, and that's all we've learned about him. Now, in this particular video, I am theorizing that Baby Yoda is a Sith. I actually think this because in a lot of scenes, Baby Yoda seems extremely amused when Mandalorian uses excessive violence against enemies, like in this scene here. He doesn't cry, isn't afraid, or any child or young baby would be horrified with intense violence. And a lot of people are saying that's because of his training at the Jedi Temple, which is also revealed that he was trained. And he can't talk, but the Jedi can sense his thoughts and they can communicate like that. But even so, you'd think that a defenseless thing like that would be a little bit scared of what's going on. I mean, when Anakin's chopping battle droids in half, I mean, they still look slightly unnerved by what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into the theorizing about and I thought chapter 2 would be fitting because it's about the child. Anyway, so Yoda and Yaddle, which in Legends is his wife, who they lived on Dagobah together before the Jedi Council. Does this council? Council. Well, council. And then, oh my god. Anyway, Yoda and Yaddle were on the Jedi Council today. I don't know if it's verified, but I think in Legends, or maybe even canon, she died sometime during the early years of the Clone Wars, because she's only in the Attack of the Clones in a Jedi Council meeting, and that's basically one of the only times you ever see her. She doesn't really have a huge role. She might be in Phantom Menace too, I'm not 100% sure, but I think because she doesn't have a huge role in canon, they kind of cut her out of canon in a lot of ways. They just never really included her in the future, so maybe she just got killed off, or maybe she's not in canon anymore. But besides the fact, if they were the parents of Yoda, Dagobah had a very dark side essence to it. There was a lot of dark things that happened there, like the Darth Vader dark force cave that Luke goes into, and all the other dark force, dark side things that happened there in the past. Many dark side users were there, died there, fought there, even lived there. And that's why Yoda went there to hide from the Empire, because the dark side essence kind of hid his light side essence, if you understand that. It clouded through his light side essence, so Darth Vader or Palpatine could not sense him. And that's why Yoda went to Dagobah as one of his getaway place. So if Baby Yoda was indeed born on Dagobah, with all that dark side, it could have corrupted him. Plus, all the trauma he suffered when Order 66 happened, being taken hostage, being searched for by the Empire, being in that cradle. The people who had him, even when the Mandalorian found him, he was not in a very good spot. He was in that cradle, neglected. He could have went through a lot of trauma, which could have caused him to, become evil. I mean, there's even a scene where he uses the Force to choke Cara Dune, which is a dark side quality that is very rarely ever used by the light side Force users. I think that Baby Yoda could very possibly become corrupt. There might even be a episode of the show where they have to talk him back to the light side. If this does happen and he does use dark side powers, or he does become a Sith or something like that, well, but maybe not a Sith, but if he does start using dark side powers, that'd be a very interesting plot to go with the whole aspect of Mandalorian in season 3. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video and my thoughts about Baby Yoda, the times he used the dark side, and if he could be a Sith.